Hi, this is Susan from Pan American Gem, and the technique that I'd like to demonstrate to you today is how to use two-part epoxy. Two-part epoxy looks like this, and there are two separate tubes of a glue that when they are mixed together, it activates the components, and then they're ready to use it as adhesive. The items that I'm going to glue today are pearls. They're half-drilled pearls, and it's for the purpose of making them a pair of studs, of pearl studs. Now, half-drilled pearls come with a little, for the most part, they come with a hole already pre-drilled on the bottom. These happen to be button pearls, so they're a little flat on the bottom, and for that reason they're much less expensive than very round pearls. I happen to think that the button pearls, at least in the larger sizes, they look better against the ear. I find the round ones kind of pop out a little too much, but in any case, these are, let's see if you can appreciate the size. I believe these are 9.5 to 10 millimeters. And a pair of pearls like this usually run about $10 a pair. I think that's how much we normally sell them for. And they're lovely, lovely present. We normally give them away in the holidays. We sell smaller ones, 5 millimeter, 6 millimeter ones that I use for girls to use as stocking stuffers or Hanukkah little presents, and they're very inexpensive. I want to think the smaller sizes are $1 and $1 and change for the pair, and the components to make stud earrings are called post and cup. And the reason why is there's this cup, and it has a little peg. There's some that come without the peg, but it's preferable to have the peg, and it helps secure the pearl in place. And you use this with a friction back type of closure. Whoops. So what I'm going to demonstrate is how to adhere the post and cup to the pearl itself. Now you want to work with something that's going to be disposable, since once the glue comes on here, that you won't be able to use this for anything else. I use a toothpick, a little piece of cardstock or cardboard, whatever I have handy, and then you're going to need to rest them till they dry. Now, two-part epoxy normally dries in about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes is enough time for you to be able to handle it, but you do need them to dry for longer in order to put them away in a bag or something to that effect, because it's still having a chemical reaction, and it lets out like a little bit of a fume that can just dull the surface of the pearl if you put them away too quickly. So you really do have to let them air dry. And this is probably the best technique to use for gluing all kinds of things, but it's really good for pearls. So what you need to do is that you put a small amount, oops, let's see, just a little drop there, and let's see here, and an equal amount of the other one, eyeballing it next to each other. And what you're going to do is that until you're ready to glue. You don't mix it. So what I was mentioning is that you need to have a little something to rest your pearls on so that they dry completely. I have this little, piece of foam here with a slit on it, and that's what I'm going to use. But you can poke a hole in a cardboard box, or use a little piece of styrofoam, just something to keep them still until they're nice and dry. So here we go. What I'm going to do, I'm ready to go. So I'm going to mix the two components, and that will activate. Here we go. Let's go ahead and put some in here first. So I'm going to make sure that the peg gets a good amount of glue on it. And surface of the cup. I try and keep handy a little piece of paper, Bounty or napkin or something, to wipe away the excess. And see, there's some excess around it. We don't want that to stay, so I wipe away any excess. Besides, when you set this down, if you don't wipe away that excess, it'll glue against the surface that you're going to have it rest. Now, I didn't bring it handy, but you could use something to clean in the event that it's gotten messy or you had too much glue. Here we go. So I'm going to rest the first one. You can use pure acetone to loosen up any glue, epoxy glue that has been smudged on a pearl, or even to remove the glue from pearls. Sometimes you need to replace a pearl from an existing finding, and you might need to remove the pearl. So we use this pure acetone, not nail polish remover that might have conditioners or oils, just the pure acetone that they sell. Sell them at the drugstores. Sometimes it's used for removing acrylic nails and that kind of thing. But it does have to say 100% acetone or pure acetone on it. So that was very simple, and we're going to let them dry. And I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. That's really all there is to it. It's very, very simple. There's other components that are also intended for gluing half-drilled pearls or half-drilled beads. And there's a pendant component called the pearl drop. It's got a little post and cup with a little round loop at the end, and it also looks very, very cute. Like I said, they make excellent presents, and they're very, very, very inexpensive. So, and they do have that wow factor. So I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. Please visit us at panamericangem.com, and you're welcome to share this tutorial through your favorite forum on Pinterest or Facebook. So thank you so much. I'll see you soon.